the second lesson in this chapter will be estimating quotients. Now I want you to notice that if we want to estimate, we always estimate the answer for the operation as the answer for the division, which is the quotient here, the answer for multiplication, which is the product, the answer of the addition, which is the sum. So when we estimate the answer. To estimate the answer, we round. Okay, we round here the dividend to get the answer. Now, so today the objective of this lesson, or actually in this lesson today, the objective for the lesson is to, to estimate or to guess, or let's say find approximately value, which is not the real one for the division problem, which is not the real one, but it's so close to the real answer. As it's closer, it will be more accurate. Okay, now in division, to estimate the quotients, we will depend on a concept of using the compatible numbers. Now, what are compatible numbers? They are numbers that are easy to compute mentally, or we can say about compatible numbers, there are two numbers that one of them is a multiple of the other one. So when you divide, there will be no remainder, which is actually the easier for us to find out. Why we estimate? Because sometimes we don't need approximate, we don't need the exact answer, we need approximate answer or about answer. Okay, now when you will know that you have to estimate when you read the question, the word about, how much, or give an example of just tell us what's the quotient is about, or how to find it. This is now how we will know that we are looking for estimating, not for finding the real answer. Now, in estimating, as we said, we use the concept of compatible numbers, that one of them is a multiple of the other one. Now here, as you can notice here, if I want to divide 642 divided by 8, it's easier for me to round, 648 into a number that is a multiple of 8. Why? Because when you find a multiple of 8, okay, like for example 640. Why? Because 64 is a multiple of 8. 8 times 8 equals 64, and 0 here, it's okay, it will not affect the answer, or it will not change or find the answer difficult by it. Now here, so this is a kind of estimation. Another kind of estimation, that when we go to estimate, estimate 867 divided by 9, what should we do here? We can actually looking for a number that is a multiple of 9, which is 900, then continue our problem, which is actually 100. Okay, 900 divided by 9 is 100. Now, 100, I call it the estimating value or an estimate. Okay, 80, I call it the estimating value or an estimate. It's the same here, but you can find out that the number getting larger and bigger. Now, if I want to, to estimate the quotient of 1,168 divided by 6, I will round, okay, the dividend to a compatible number that are, to a rounded value, and which is a compatible number with 6, or it can be divided by 6 with no remainder. It will be 1,200. Why? Because if you look here, ignore the zeros and look at the 12, it's one of the 6 multiples, because when you multiply 6 times 2 will give you 12. So, and you will continue dividing by 12 divided by 6, it's 2, then you will bring back the 2 zeros. Okay, now the last example, let's solve it, which is 7,124 divided by 8. I know that 72 is one of 8 multiples. Okay, so I can convert it in 7,200. Then when you divide it by 8, it will give you 9. So today we will use the compatible numbers to estimate the quotient. I hope you understand it. Let's go to the lesson and solve from it.